short trick of numbering of K-map. In the numbering of K-map, we do the box and provide the cushion, and now in this question we start from here 0 1 2 3. Now from here 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31. Now so from 31 32 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63. So the subtype of numbering of